Good evening, foreign and Israeli. Yeah, good evening. Let me put this one here. Very sure everyone go to holiday. Good evening, berries. Yeah. So I think you all make a lot of money now. Can hear me loud and clear? Give me reply 1 in the chat room. So hopefully everyone can hear it loud and clear. Oh, Madam Tay. Okay, good evening. Yeah. Alright. Crimson, Janice, Golden. For everyone, good evening. Okay, Hong Kong is look bad. Singapore is look not good. Okay. So today we're talking about Indonesia market. I think everyone have to move to Indonesia already. So Indonesia market is gap up yesterday and today still trying to maintain the level. Okay, so this is Indonesia market. So we're talking about the month chart. Indonesia is very strong. The index is so strong, so it's still all the way up. Okay, from this gap. This is a gap. So it's a very big gap for Indonesia market on the evening on the monthly chart. Yeah, so it's very nice and good comparing to other market. So this is the Indonesia market. Okay, it's worthwhile to look into it if you happen to be trade in Indonesia market. So I'm not sure how many of you are traveling to Indonesia. Want to analyze? You can trade anytime now. Okay, there is a Indonesia market. KM. Yeah, good evening. Yeah. KM low. So the system is not so it's hang. Okay, before we start, orders who come in, any question you want to post on the chat room, so we can look into it later on. So today we are actually not much thing to cover. So we are cover on the KLCI. So the finance sector or whatever sector later on we will cover up for this. After that we will look see where is opportunity and how we want to target on the coming months. Yeah, for the May, June, July. We're talking about May and June first. Later we're talking about July. Okay. Energy. So it's dop. So it's 3 times already. Yeah. So you can see that very easy. 1 time and 2 times. So it's already have a. Okay, but the good thing here is still a bit of support lah. So later on, this is a gap. There's one gap here. So there's nobody on the post question. Okay. Okay, finance. So is KLCI much depending on the finance sector. So if you can see that if this is green, KLCI is going up. If this is red, KLCI is going down. So it must depending on the finance sector to push the index up. Okay, so if tomorrow will be a good day, so you can see that what you need to look into the finance market first. Okay, for those who are doing REIT, so there's a bit of opportunity on the REIT. So as long as I break out this level, so it will be good for you to look into it. Telco is quite long already, so we're talking about telco. The consumer also, so it's a bit of retracement. So consumer industry as well. Foundation is try to be strong. And of course utility is all the time up. Later we look into utility. Okay, so all-time high of the utility. Why we not doing utility? So there's a question always asked after the chart is coming up, is it? So the chart not yet come up, so nobody know. Okay, so who actually do very good? YTL, both YTL. Okay, so you know that both YTL, so it's doing good. So we're talking about the YTL stock and then doing quite good, so for a long time now. So actually not only this news from the PMX talking about cement or the Nakoming talking about cement, then the pressure up. No, it's quite long already. Okay, so there's no not many other stock that are doing well. Run Hill, okay, is one of them. So today is the weight is bigger than the body, so it's quite risky to invest. Okay, for the pattern like this. Okay, so if you have this type of pattern, so it's quite risky lah. So we wait for the next opportunity. Okay, so don't be rushing on the trading here. Okay, so you can see that this is the against Malaysia. After last year somebody earned money from here, and then after that they stay most of the time here. If 18 not drop, then you see if 18 not drop, then the what we call it, the pattern is uptrend, then uptrend. So we actually focus on the 18 of May last time is here, something here. So this is very long time already lah. Actually 18, if not, then the trend should be continue, will be uptrend. What deal, Vivian? Yeah, good evening. Okay, let us start today class. Today we are focusing on the two key things. So we're talking about KLCI and we're talking about healthcare. Is it a bearish already? So we have to talk about that. So today, so we also talk a little bit of the political speculation. Okay, we're talking about speculate from the news, from the many party talking about the both these important people. So Mahathir said that probably I will let you know on the 28th is tomorrow, is it? So whether he want to be continue with the court case or not continue with the court case, but I not listen too much on that lah. But that is important for us to know. So for Mr. Anwar is always on the case. Okay, you want to go to court, he is not problem. So actually he's in power lah. So we can say that there's not problem for him to do that. So that's the thing that we want to relate this news to tomorrow trend, or the next few day trend, next couple of days. So a lot of speculation on this week, okay, on the Monday, and then on the news is very important. So you can think that this news is affecting the whole Malaysia people, or the news is affecting the investor definitely. So of course the investor not going to put money this week, you see. So they don't know what happened to the country. So that's why they seldom at this time they want to put money to invest. Okay. So I hope everyone know which type of the news that you should use and which type of news you shouldn't use. Okay, in your trading. Okay. So welcome to the live channel. So hopefully everyone still with me, and for those who not subscribe, you can subscribe my YouTube, and hopefully we are continue doing it every Tuesday or Thursday. So for the next week onward, so it might be a little bit change. So hopefully you can just follow the timetable, the notification. Okay. Because I'm away for a month, so probably I will put the notice when I want to do live, so I will put it earlier a little bit. So that will be the thing that you have to subscribe it, and just see the notification. Yeah. So we are quite lucky nowadays, so we can do anywhere in the world. So for the information. Okay, we're talking about tomorrow also the turning point. Why every time the turning point is so accurate? I also don't know. So on the 17th also we said that the Mr. Mahathir and Mr. Anwar want to deciding you want to give emotion the answer or not. If not, I will drag you to the court. So also on the turning point. So tomorrow also the turning point, you know. So tomorrow's the only turning point that maybe I want to withdraw my summon to you, but Mr. Anwar said no mind, we see you in court. So also tomorrow, is it? So both also on the turning point. So remember, tomorrow is a turning point. Yeah? So of course turning point doesn't mean that it's bad. So have to be understand. So turning point is like, okay, if this is a turning point, then we'll be going uptrend. So it's not bad, it's good. If this is a turning point, then go downtrend. So this is bad. Okay, this is good news. This is a bad news. So this is the thing that people, the members who have a calendar. So whoever don't have a calendar, you can just follow my class. So I will put in there. We don't go put you a whole month. So okay, so we will put it a half month, every half month, so you can see that the calendar actually is very useful for your trading, for your guideline. So tomorrow, if tomorrow is a turning day, so what you should do is, should you buy stock? I want to ask everyone. Tomorrow is a turning day and Monday is still holiday. Buy or not buy? For those who want to buy, you give me yes in the chat room. For those who don't want to buy, put no. Okay, so you have to make a decision tomorrow. So if you want to buy stock or you don't want to buy stock, is it? So I can see if majority don't want to buy, then I buy lah. Or majority want to buy, I don't buy. Okay, so this is the advantage of be this YouTuber, is it? Then many don't want to buy, tomorrow I buy. Okay. So many people said that tomorrow don't want to buy stock. Okay, of course people got worry about speculation and the turning point and all these things. Okay, no problem. So we continue. Okay, nobody want to buy. Not many people want to think that okay, it's good to buy. So many people also go on holiday already. So only 18 people on the chat room. So many go holiday also. So let us see from the bigger picture. Okay, we're talking about the bigger picture on the KLCI first. So the the bigger picture here is a month chart. So if you take the lowest point to this point and then connect it to the other one, so you can see that actually the month chart telling you that the month of April is the 4th month of the bearish. So who can recall when is the last bearish 4 month in the KLCI? So anyone in the chat room know that when? Actually you need to know when actually is the what we call it, this type of trend happen. When is, you can see that KLCI actually, when KLCI more than 4 months is the bearish candle. So how many of you do you know when is that? So whether this is an opportunity or the threat, we need to know later on. So nobody know, is it? So do you have a guide, the gut, or you heard before when is the last time that happened in the calendar year? So which year? And then nobody know. So you can see that we go through, and then all 3 months is a max. So 3 months is a max. Okay, 3 months is a max. So if you look into the chart, so only happen. So when is that happen? It's only on the economic crisis, is it? So on the economic crisis on the 208. So before the crisis 208, there will be how many months is on the bear market. So after that, this is on the year 2000 because of the bar 2000, the bar. So the year 2000 bar. So this is something that it dropped. So after that in 1997, so this is a 4 months. So whether or not we're talking about tomorrow, we'll be deciding. If tomorrow this candle still staying here, then should be okay lah. If the candle tomorrow, so give you a overview like this, then will be we are welcome the what we call it, the economic crisis to the world, okay, especially to Malaysia lah. So welcome them to come over. So this is the bearish, okay, in the row. So very hard in Malaysia that you can see this. Okay, tomorrow if the market is good, possible the crossing price, let's say crossing price cross a bit higher lah. So a bit higher until this minimum at this level 1426, something like this. So it should be okay. So it will come out with the DOJI or a very small bullish candle and whatever lah. So it might be turned out with the facts bearish also. So that will be hitting the what we call it, the uptrend line. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Okay, so we're talking about 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. So this is the time. So tomorrow we can go zoom in and look into the day chart already. So we just skip the week chart. Okay, we just go zoom into look into the day chart. So what happened is tomorrow will be hitting the gap here. So you see the gap. So tomorrow is a gap. So very important here, the gap here. So tomorrow if the candle still can sit here, meaning that it's turning already, because this is 3 days. So if this is 1 day, so probably this is 2 days also, because today this bearish already on the turning to the other side already. So from the 3 day become 1 day. So if the bull followed by the bull 1 day become 2 days, then tomorrow will be the bullish day. Okay, so only that day, because the problem is with the M&A, we call it M&A lah. So merge and acquisition, merging and acquisition, M&A lah. So when the M&A cases are happening tomorrow, it might be giving a lot of emotional. So the market emotion is like people worry to buy, people scared to buy, the threat to buy, and everything that is a negative thing that happened in the market. But it's very good for the what we call it, the fund managers. Yeah, so this is something news that they may to sell out some of their stock. They make money already, or they want to buy it at the low. So when the people keep selling, they buy it at the low. so they buy at the lower price, you see. So well, definitely they want to maintain as so maintain as the trend is still on the uptrend. So that is a thing that you have to understand, that tomorrow they still want to maintain this type of chart. So today already show you already. So the few days ago also, 2 days ago, they will show you actually the bearish is 3 days and then come with then 1 day and then come with the bullish day already. So this is something that we're talking about the turning point. So if you know how to make a decision on where is the turning, also can. You can draw your own turning point on the KLCI. Okay, so hopefully everyone clear. So the turning point, and then the main month chart, you look into month chart, and then you want to know when actually is a crisis happen. So if there is a bigger picture we want to look into, you don't look into the day chart. So day chart is very hard for you to tell you that is the more accurate, more specified information that you can tackle your the charting, so the chart pattern. Okay, so Alex and Lee, okay, good evening. So that is a bigger picture and micro into the what we call it, the day chart. So for the KLCI, so we turn on and see what is happened to the volume. It's still a low volume, so it's going down from the big volume to low volume. So the big volume, the large volume here is the maintain of the support level as well. So you can see that this is the support level. So tomorrow also at this point, you see? So this candle is forming here. It's very early, you see? This is on the 17th of March. Already happened this one. So 1 month ago they already happened this one. So you have to understand that the high volume is highly important for the traders to know. So this is the support level. So okay. So they are sitting above a little bit on the support level today. So probably tomorrow will be the rebound. So that will be talking about how to analyze the market and make sure you understand what position you are in. Okay, you don't simply throw something that you don't know what you are throwing. You see? So okay, so this is a KLCI. So we go back to the KLCI and look into some of the important sector that we mentioned just now. So let us start with anyone that moving the most. So we go sort it out by percentage. Yeah. So the percentage, the highest is the construction. So we're talking about if we want to do construction, we look into the chart tomorrow today. So you can mark it down. So tomorrow the what we call it, the industry is ongoing, bullish and going. So tomorrow it might seeing going up a little bit. So also MACD also the bullish and going, the bullish sign is already showing that turning is here. So if this is successfully turning, so that will become a push up, and then this is a golden cross. So golden cross above the zero line is much better than the bottom. So of course that is better. So there will be a green coming out tomorrow, then will be good. So this is something that you have to notice. You got to check. Yeah. So this is first thing, construction. So we can see the construction majority on the rebound stages. Okay, so hitting the support level, and they want to go for another row of the pull out if they have a chance. If no chance, then they don't want anything. So this is the support level for the industry. So the sector of construction. So those what I call it, the candidate in the construction were facing this issue. Okay, we can go look into a couple of the stock inside the construction. So I put it display here. So you can see that the name that were already settled here. So maybe the incremental is not really attract you. Not 100%, 200% increase in the day. So only 9% the maximum, and the lowest is 0.5. So above 0.5 0.69% of the return per day. So this happened on today. Okay, so the rest of the stock is not moving, and then the majority of the stock actually on the downside. Okay, so this is the day chart. Yeah, so on the downside. So after that, what you need to do is you look into the second index construction. After that, we look into the property. Also a bullish angle, bullish, you know, it's still a gap a little bit high. I mean on the high side. So actually they're hitting a support level and then move back already. So this is on the property also. So first construction, second property look good. Okay. So the third one actually is on the transportation, also look not bad lah, because not creating the lower low, you see. So it's still okay. So at this level, probably the price still at the upside. So 3. So this is not, because this is energy is not, because the bearish is bigger than the bullish. So you can forget about this. So we have a 3 equal to 3 to 1. So this is a finance sector. So every time finance come with this one, we have the chance. So for example, this one. So finance is one of them. So 4 our 1. Okay. 4. So we have a 4 sector that okay, and 1 sector is not okay. So definitely REIT is good lah, huh? So we're talking about REIT is best. So at the moment, so when the market down, REIT okay, REIT stock actually is on the moving side. So you look into this what we call it, the sector. So you look into the REIT. If you just focus on the REIT, so you can see the REIT here, and then we open the sample stock of the REIT. So like Atrium, like Sunway, and all these things. So they are actually on the list here. So you can see that Al Saham, of course, this is the Sharia. So Sharia stock lah, I don't know lah. Maybe it's a Sharia, maybe not. So this is the pavilion. So pavilion business is good. So the pavilion. So we're talking about the IGB. So real estate is not so. So Capital Land, so Singapore company. So Atrium, yeah, we're talking about Atrium. So 1.3, yeah. So Atrium, the one day go higher is 1.4. So after that 1.3, 9, 3, 4, 3, 8. And Sunway Real Estate. So you're talking about the Centra. Centra is new, so Central Real Estate is new, but many officers to manage. You see, KIP. So you see, KIP is good. So the Axis is good. Tower, no trading. So this is another thing that facing the gap, whether want to gap out or follow cover the gap and slowly going up. So this one we have to think about it. Okay, DI farm. Good evening. So Amphis and Amana Jaya, KLCC, and Hexstar, and UOA. So YTL, yeah, YTL of course is good lah, because our YTL company is doing well. Okay, so that is the what we call that, the REIT. We're talking about REIT sector. That is a REIT sector. So we can just cross it, all these things. So before we continue. Okay, after that we're talking about telco. So telco, just now I said already, telco still on the strong side of the telco. So if you look into it, so which one is drop industry? So major stock, important sector is dropping, like consumer, like the industry. So there is actually on the retrace on the bottom. To the bottom, so to build the bottom bullish pattern. Okay, so you can see the plantation is from here and then go up this slowly, so you can find some of the plantation as well. So utility I covered just now. So every day is like pushing up all the time. So at the moment it's going to very near to the dead cross. So tomorrow if there's a bearish candle, there will be a dead cross, but still strong, still very strong. So KLTech is not having a very good chance already. So because it's on the way of the doing on the new low. Okay, Paul, good evening. So of course healthcare. So we will cover up on the healthcare later on. Okay, so that's overall. So construction is still good. So property is good. So overall, many sector actually showing not a bad sign for tomorrow. So they're actually quite active and pushing up all the time from the mid of October last year. So they're actually on the way up. So if you're looking into the trading, so if you want to do like put a little bit of the offset, So you can actually hold quite some time of your stock, 6 months. Okay, so you can hold a bit longer on that. Okay, that will be on the what we call it, the sector. So we come back later on talking about the healthcare, and we're talking about the how to actually use the MACD to view on that. Okay, so we're talking about the Hong Kong market. So we go look into some of the important market. Hong Kong is about 50 times of the size of Singapore. So we have to remember that. So capital market is still very big in Hong Kong. So the size is like 50 times of Singapore. It's about 47, 48 time of the Singapore. So Hong Kong is still within these two lines. So I put it within these two lines. If they can break it, so they will try to break out on the 23. So if not, this is a support, very strong support. So you want to buy at the support and resistance level. So you can buy this for those who doing this call warrant in the Hong Kong one. So make sure you know how to read the Hong Kong index, HSI index, before you do anything on the call warrant or the short-term trading. Okay, so that's important. So otherwise you will be facing a very bad experience on your trading. So I can say that you have maybe facing a very difficult situation. Okay, so you look into Hong Kong big capital market. So we're talking about a very big capital market, only about 600 stock is on the upside. So about 700 stock on the moving up. So that is very small comparing to the number of size of the number of stock in the Hong Kong and the size of capital market in Hong Kong. So you have to look around and see what happened actually on the side, the other side of the world. So for example, New York Stock Exchange. So that will be the thing that you have to think about it. So today jump high, jump up. Okay, gap up. So today gap up and then kind of push up. So if today gap up and go down, then it will be better. So that chart later on we learn about it. So this today is up, try to push up. So it's not that easy to climb the mountain. So you have to remember this is the high point. So it probably that this time there will be like this what you call that, the bottom bullish patterns. So there will be shoot until here. So they are trying to, what they do is okay, support here and then go until here. So this is the resistance level. So if they successfully to do this, and then the market you see another wave. If not, that is the end of the story. They were going down again. So this one they try. If cannot, they try again, and then one more time. If this one they cannot, then go down. Okay, this is something that they form the M here. If not forming the M, then you can use other indicator to think about it. So otherwise, when the M is happen in the chart, okay, it's especially on the day chart. If that happen, then you have quickly clean out all your position. So you sell all your position here. Okay, everything go out. So like those who have 0183, so we actually, I already say many times already. So 0183, you learn to dispose at the on the before the critical days, you see. So you can dispose it, so just sell it out, okay, before you go into the bull trap, you see. So that is in the US. So we talking about Meta today. So you see Meta. So I also talking about Meta few times already. After I talking about Intel, so I was talking about Meta. So you see, I want to open also difficult. So it really hang because they're moving too fast, you see. So we're talking about moving too fast, and then we try to use all these things to hang. So okay, you see Meta. So why Meta is doing good? I think I also cover a little bit on the Meta in the past few classes. Okay, so yeah, let me turn on the chart, and then we will I will explain on the chart now. Okay, Kyrie, good evening. Okay, so it's still hang. So it's very difficult to open up. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, So let me stop one of them first. So so suddenly like this, so I have no choice also. Okay, my apologies. So after that we will try to continue. Yeah. So there's a meta. Okay, why the meta? I talking about meta quite some time now. Okay, so we know we have spoken about meta. So I try to change the week chart, also difficult. I don't know why is it. So if you look into the week chart, actually meta is moving quite well. So that's meta. So today, let's say can cross about 15, 16, 17. Okay, and then tomorrow will be all the what we call that, the YouTuber, the guru, and everyone talk about the meta already. Whereby we already talking about meta quite some time already. Okay, so you have to be following the class and then you know. So I don't know why happen. Is it happen like this all the time? So I try to open it. It's hang today. So I try to close it and then we come back again. So I don't know why it's hang. Okay, try to cause it easier. So I don't know how to explain to you why. Okay, I just open up. So it's quite a little bit of hang just now. So I try to cut out the meta because probably meta do very well. So I want to turn on also difficult. Okay, so hopefully this time is work well. So we look into meta. Okay, now it's do a bit good. So the price is like shooting up. Okay, so when actually the meta thing that you should look into it. So the question is I posting here is when actually you should look into carefully on the meta. Okay, so remember the TikTok ban. I also talking about the TikTok ban benefit who? Benefit the Meta Facebook. Okay, if TikTok ban, of course we know that it benefit the local, so local American. So if that happen, so of course we have the opportunity on the Meta, we have the opportunity on the Instagram, and we have the opportunity of others. For example, YouTube and all these things. I don't know, they are research, no lah. So I only know couple of them. Okay, so that is the thing that you should apply on the what we call it in the on the news that you for with the stock market. Okay. So that is something that you are quite crucial lah. So it's not difficult, but you have to understand how it's work. Okay, so from that time, I also talking about the meta quite some time ago lah. If you follow the classes, you will know I follow meta somewhere here and then gap up and then go down, and then after that we talking about meta again. So I also not talking about Tesla. If you guys notice that I don't talk about Tesla anymore. So what happened to Tesla? So you go look into the other chart. So I got another chart that I show Tesla. So I only talking about Tesla quite not this one. So it's a I don't know why it's a hang. So moving too fast also difficult for the software. Okay, Tesla is hitting the gap here. So if the gap is going down below this doji, yeah. So of course it's very difficult for you to know that. Never mind. So this is the resistance, and this is also the resistance level. So it's very near to each other. You see. So of course, if you look into the bigger picture, is like M already. So if this is the already show you right hand M, so it's already at this point already. So if this fail to go up another high point comparing to this one, so definitely Tesla have to stop somewhere here lah, before hitting the bottom. So they might be shoot up again afterward. So they want to do some of the collection, some of the stock, the chip changing, or they want to do at the what we call it, the collecting the cheapest stock available in the market, so make sure that they maximize their income, their margin. Okay, there's Tesla and the Meta. So someone also asking about the Intel, so I just cover about Intel. So this is a line of Intel end of the story. If the gap here is already out, so meaning that this is the what we call it, the end of this wave already. So I draw this line quite some time ago, so hopefully they can come back to this line before go further down. Okay, so that is on the Intel. So you want to short Intel, yes. So the best thing of the US market is you can buy, you can long and you can short. The Meta you can long them, and of course Intel you can short the market. Okay, for example here Amazon. So you don't try to short Amazon, you see, because Amazon showing you that the uptrend stock is a uptrend stock. So how fast is going up, we're not sure, but they show you this is the tunnel that they are moving around. So that's how they move. Okay, so they move to halfway, they go do one, they go test how many times, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Okay, they test 4 times. If they test another time cannot, then might be end of the trend already. So the continuation of the uptrend is end if that is happen. Okay, so you look into the Nasdaq, quite similar with the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, so anyone buy US stock in this class, EBS? Just tell me you buy US stock. So you just put in USA also can. If you yes, you buy US stock. So we're talking about the most stable market in the world before, but not now lah. So before is a more stable market in the world. So you cover a little bit on the strong point of the USD. They cover out on the oil, control on the oil and the food, and major of the economic activity controlled by American. So that's make them is a superpower in the of course in the economic wise, and of course in the arm side. So both of them, they are so strong. Okay, we come back to Malaysia market. So what happened to Malaysia market after this type of speculation on the news? So we need to understand how we actually can use this speculation news to use them in our trading life. Okay, easier. We go in one stock first. For example, YTL. So when YTL actually can buy, so you look into the charting here. So the pattern here. So this is a gap up position. Okay, many people ask me, okay, of course this is a gap up lah. So this is a gap up. Why you want to buy here? Okay, the question is why you want to buy here? The big question is why you want to buy at this day. See? So this day, what is the reason of buying the stock at this day? So you have to make it very, very clear. I want to buy it because the red color is coming. So the bottom is rest up. So this is also break out the position and then gap up position. Okay, that's simple answer to why you buy YTL Corporation or International, both of them. So so this is something that you have to really understand that. So before you put your money inside this one. Can see AMD, can AMD later on. So we go back. Not so this because it's this just open the market, so it's quite strong there. So they have many big account on the trading. So if you go turn on this one, also get quite slow. I don't know why. Okay, so not because of my internet is not good, but I think generally something to do with the other well, call it the other facility. Okay, so you can see the AMD. So this is a line that I drew many weeks ago. So this is the level that you should be maintaining. Okay, 85 baht. So if you refer to my previous video, so if you have so you go to the previous video. So I was talking about this level, this area for quite some time already. So how to derive this type of the support and resistance is all based on your knowledge and the charting. So you know the charting that you are drawing here. So if this is very strong, you see, this is 8 August news. One is 16 on the this what you call the chip, okay, TM chip. So there's a very strong news on this area. See? So this is a lot of people think that it's a good news and they buy, and then or they sell. They think it's not a bad news, then they sell it. So this is something that we're talking about news. If you want to look into AMD, this is a support and this is a resistance. Okay, so there's a AMD. Okay, we have to go back this one. Okay, if still hang, I want to use the offline already, so easier. So maybe because of my internet is slow or whatever, I'm not very sure. Yeah, so I go to Malaysia stock. So we pick few of them and we talk about the later we come back to the healthcare. So no worry about healthcare. For example, we're talking about Tenko. Okay, just now we're talking about the YTL. So we continue YTL, no problem. So we YTL. So we're talking about YTL here. So you can see 4677. So we go to the chart comparison. So we're talking about how actually you would like to buy a stock. YTL Corporation. Okay, under industry lah. So I think it's under industry. So I don't know sure. Huh? So I cannot remember lah. So the question is I cannot remember so much thing YTL. If I want to confirm, I go check on the data. Okay, so you can see that if this is happened, you see. So make sure that you don't know YTL is belong to who. You can go check. So many you can check. You see, you go check from the portal here. You can check from outside. You can check everywhere. So you can ask check GDP also, GPD also, they can tell you. Okay, belong to who also they can tell you. So smart nowadays. So no worry. Okay, this is on the utility. The international YTL also on the utility. Okay, YTL. So both the parking under utility. So the power international. Okay, so they part under utility. So whether which sector you go into the utility lah now. So we go into utility and see what happened to the comparison. So this is highly important when you are facing a bad market like now. Okay, bad market. So we're talking about KLCI first. So of course definitely you see what happened is that the strong stock, of course, the strong stock show you there's a different direction between the stock and the index. So this is some way that you can actually know that you want to buy YTL, you should follow here. Not because of the I don't know how many ton. So if anyone know that how many ton cement want to order from YTL. So whether it's a corporation or this one we don't know, because the YTL cement is not public listed. So there's no any particular on the cement. So they will part under corporation, for example. So that show you that you actually have to find this type of stock. Okay, if what you call the sector you cannot find the stock, you find this type. So this is on the February, you see. So you can, if you know Vincent, my colleague, so you can ask him now. So I also talking to him before he left. So I said YTL is a good chance. So I also text him and say, YTL, you made a lot of money already, not? Yeah. So this is talking about YTL International or YTL Corporation. Okay, both of them are similar. So they also on the sideways so long time, and then this one they go down. So they'll go down and then they go shoot up already. So you make some money from the trading if you know how to select the stock. So that's a key thing, that if you just trade from here and then you make about 16%. Okay, not very good. Every day about 0.8%. So not bad. So we're talking about selecting the right stock and selecting the right what we call that, the strategy to maximize your winning in the stock market. So this is 42 over 52 over 42 days, yeah. So you make about 1.something% per day. So it's not bad, is it? So this sound like easier and not difficult if you really understand the how to do stock. So now what happened? The cement, we're talking about the other one also same lah. So we just open either one lah. So the trend is almost similar. So what happened to the cement? You know? So the cement come why the price is down. So because the news is good, is it? So why the price is not moving up, is it? So you have to think about why. So this is we're talking about why. So if this news, okay, buying from the YTL news is good for the market maker, okay, then the price should be sell out already. If this news is bad, no bad news, this is good news for YTL only. So if the news is good for the retailer, okay, so also really good, also good for the money maker. Okay, retailer willing to buy, then money maker willing to sell. So that will be the trading happen already. Okay, so the stock exchange from the money maker to the retailer. So this means the price will be dropped. So they just sell, take money and go, and then wait for the another one. Okay, so if this news come out here, then will be a good chance for you to have a better trend. Maybe this is 50%. So if that news come out, maybe you'll get about 75% already. Okay, so it's different. So when you receive a news, you have to analyze where actually the news park at the bull trap, or you park at the bear trap. So bear trap is good for you, if bull trap is not good for you. Okay, so I hope everyone can understand this. Yeah. So if yes, just if yes, you reply me BULL in the chat room. You think it's bull, so you think it's good, then we talk about that. Okay, so I just want to highlight about YTL. So I also talking about Tome and Pokong. So very long time we not referring to these two stock already. Okay, nobody want to be a bull stock. Nobody try to think about you become a bull stock. So okay, nobody know. So nobody want to reply. Okay, so the next one we're talking about what? Talking about Tome and Pokong. So you see, we're talking about Tome and Pokong because you know that the war happened last year. Okay, last year February until now is 1 year already. Okay, so it's very long, is it? So when you're supposed to think about buying the gold, is it? Not buying the real one lah. So many people go buy the gold bar, is it? So in another class, you just send me a gold bar. That one I don't want, you know. The gold bar is very hard to keep, you know. No, I don't know where I should put the gold bar, you know. If I put in the bank, then bank charge me for a storage fee and special take care of the gold bar, and then they charge me. After all, I keep for 10 years, then I pay everything for the bank, and then I still lost money. I'm not making a lot of money. Okay, because what? The management fee is more expensive than the the appreciation percentage. So the storage fee and the management fee is more expensive than your value of the appreciation of your asset. Okay, so you have to think about it. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that you cannot buy gold. You can buy you want. I don't buy lah. So you want to buy gold bar, then you go buy, and then make sure you know how to keep lah. Don't keep under the pillow. So for those who have a very rich one, don't keep under the pillow. So this is the thing that you have to understand. Okay. Vivian can laugh. So you can buy gold bar, don't keep under the pillow. So if we want to trade the Tome and the Pokong, it's quite easy. So I say that many times. Okay. So nobody want to believe. So now the market is bad, then every time you ask me this question, that question, okay? So we're talking about Tome, we're talking about Pokong. I think this one I want to repeat again and again, so until you remember, okay? So very easy. So open one of the very easy, what we call that, the the indicator. So whoever see how you do it, so you see who become red first. You can this one come red first, right? So this one green ma. So you put a green here. So this one is red. Then I buy the top one. Okay. I don't know if you all understand or not. I put it the easier here. If A move first, then you buy, then buy B. Okay, understand not? Okay, if yes, reply me yes in the chat room. Okay, so it's easier. So you can see this is green so this is red so buy who? Buy top one or bottom one? So let me ask you a question. This is green, but this is red, you see. So at this point you want to buy who actually? You buy B or you want to buy A? So this is green so this one become red first. So want to buy B or want to buy A? So give me an answer. Okay, and then this one also. Later we ask again. So they become red first red first. So this is B, this is A. Okay you see. Yes, understand. Good. Then if the B become red first, and then we go buy A. If A become red first, we go buy B. Easier. When you got analysis, no need to do analysis, you see. So you just A, B, A, B, A, B, then you make money already. So A, B, A, B, A, B, and you make money. So everyone understand. So in the stock market, there is some stock that moving in the pair. So we call it moving in the pair. Okay. So both of them move in the same direction. Okay. That's called moving on the pair. So if you can find two stock, they actually most of the time or frequently move same direction. So you can see your eyesight also, you know, you see, oh, red, and then you're also red, and then like cancer, you see? So like disease that pandemic. Okay, so if it happen like this one, so you buy this one, or it happen this one, you buy this one, or happen something like that. So you, so easy to make money. So, okay, so we went said good. So you have to find the pairing. So another pairing is who? The big gunting and the small gunting. So you go do a homework. So the big gunting and the small gunting also same. You go do a homework. So many of them. Actually, in the stock market, many of them. So this is some of the things that you should look into it if you want to really make money in the market. Okay, so that is not easy. So stock market is not the selling peanut on the roadside. So of course today we will focus on what actually happening on the healthcare product. So whether healthcare still can be a sector that we want to look into it, or we just want to dump it away. Okay, so we're talking about the healthcare. So I open up the healthcare index here. So we look into the month chart. So you just open the month chart. So why the trend is so bad now? Actually hitting the average line. So hitting the average line. So you can see that this is something that happened. So if there is a 1, 2, so maybe the next one will be the green one already. So the month, so we're talking on the month. So the next one green. So hopefully this is a pattern that we are foresee in the following month. Okay. So after that, come up with 2 months of the standing on the line. So on the average line. So after that, you can see that if there is a changing on the pattern, so a changing on the trend, so this will be the bullish. If not, there will be another month. So what you need to count is if this is the May, this will be the June and July. If that happen, if not, this is the May, then it's June, July no good, and then August will be only the chance. So you just put a mark here. Okay, if not on the August, if not on the 5, 6, 7, So that will be definitely will be on the 8th already lah. So on the 8th. So on the August. So you have to make some of the assumption when you do stock. Okay, you not just look into the just now like we say using Pokong and Tome. There's different strategy altogether. Yeah. So we're talking about the week chart. You can see week chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap down 6, 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a gap down and 6, 7? So after 6, 7, that will be a good chance for you already. Okay. So if that happen, it will be mid on the another 2 weeks. So the second week, end of the second week of the May, that happen. If tomorrow, because want to maintain the month chart, then have to be call for push up. So remember a call for push up. So if that happen, tomorrow will be end of the 5 days downtrend. So 5 days downtrend, so will be on this way already. So let us go to the stock, individual stock. So we go one by one. Okay, look into the top graph, the favorite stock. Okay, so the strong one. Okay, we're talking about the very strong stock. So what happened is now is go moving to the support level already. So they actually break out the previous support level and then goes to the next one somewhere here lah. So we're talking about somewhere here. So it's about 95 cents. So if tomorrow is not the day that we're talking about, so tomorrow you can see actually one green, one red. So tomorrow the tendency to be green is very high. Okay. So I not ask you to buy lah. So this is we're talking about the estimation and tendency. Green is quite high. Okay. So tendency is there. So it's quite high. So there you follow the chart pattern. That will be the green one lah. So if tomorrow is the green one, then will be good news for the what we call it. Keep this in the store. Okay. Okay. This is a day chart. Yes, this is a day chart. Okay. This is day chart. So we're talking about the if this is happen, so tomorrow the support level is here. So it's fixed. So you can see the trend is going to be a good trend. Okay. So when you come back to the analysis, okay, you got time, we try to explain more stock. If not, then we just end here lah. So end with a few of them, so they're good enough. So you continue doing your homework. Okay. If I draw like this, so top girls might going down here, only rebound. So the retrace is quite deep. This is talking about just now we estimate on the month chart or the KLHEALTH, week chart on the KLHEALTH, or the month chart or the top graph, or week chart on the top graph. It will be happen like this. If this is the scenario, if not, this will be the turning point. So you can see that this is different. So it much depending on tomorrow, what happened tomorrow. So after that, if this is happen, so you draw a line here. Okay, because this is a very strong line, so something like this. So you can draw a little bit lower. So hopefully this is the support. So if this support happen, there will be we can see the KLCI also many stock that can going up. So KLCI will be end with 3 months bear and 1 month bull. So that is the target for the KLCI. You see, if for KLCI, I said that if the KLCI going to be 4 months bear market, it might be going to the crisis like 97,208 and the former one. Okay, so that is happen. So be careful on the what I said in the past. It might be happen a little bit of different strategy this year. If this is the crisis year, we are talking about financial crisis year. So it much depending tomorrow, is it an event happen or not happen, or if the political dilemma come in again, then tomorrow definitely gone. So after that, we were looking for the KLCI go down the lowest point. After that is goodbye. So it's not a bad news, is it? So to me, I mean, if to be selfish, so if to be selfish tomorrow, I hope that the KLCI is going down with it. So to be hopefully, to me is Okay, a lot of people curse at me later on. So to me, if it's good because the month chart showing that okay 1 2 3 4 5 down, very bottom down. So this is the homily one. So we're talking about KLSE. So it's different, you see. So homily one showing is three months. So if we could follow the KLSE, so it's down by 4 months. So if this is the correct one, so you have to be do a correction on the homily one. So that will be the thing that you have to understand. So if this is happen, wow, very good lah. Yeah, this is shock. If this is happen like this, oh, this is 3 months only. But this is the thing that happened like this. Wow, I think I tell you, very good. 800 point, 800. So if that is 800 hitting the former like 1000, how many here? 1001. So it's also very good. You see. Good thing is if you empty your position, then you can buy at a very low price. So this is what we call that. You can pick the cheap stock, and then you pick it here, and then pick the value stock at the cheap price. Okay, so you can pick up, so you can take it. So if you look into the month chart on the bigger picture, so actually we're still seeing that the trend is like this. Okay, so if you draw this one is something like this, so it's quite big. So you do a smaller one, also we're talking about the chart is something like this. Okay, if this is continue happening, so this you just want to wait until the bottom. So that will be the bigger opportunity for you to double up or triple or 10 times of your investment. So it's not say it's a bad news, but it's still consider it's quite okay. So it's depending tomorrow. So it's very important. Tomorrow see what happen on the KL stock. Okay. So we're talking about the day chart, week chart, and all these things. So we come back to the stock. So this is top growth. So after that, we're going to next one, Supermax. Okay, Supermax yesterday have a very strong try to push up. So today cannot push up at this level. So let us go to look into the banker chip. Okay, so I use different type of the indicator to determine the position. Yeah, so okay, we finish at 15 minutes. So let's say on the 15 minutes. So today we're talking about here. So this is 1 2 3. So it's still sitting strong. Okay, so it's still sitting here. Tomorrow make sure there's no more banker chip coming up at the lower level. So make sure this is staying here, and then hopefully the trend is changing. So from here you can see that the trend it might changing on the 15 minute. That's all. So you make a decision on the tomorrow that on the 0.83, this is the minimum that you cannot go down some more. So tomorrow closing price should be above this. So to be safe on the this what Supermax. Okay. So if this is the chart that drawing chart, so it might be sitting somewhere here before the price want to shoot up again. So this is the resistance level. Okay, so hopefully today like this, or tomorrow also like this. Okay, they try to ding dong, or they want to push up tomorrow. So you will look into the what we call it, the previous, the formal trend is tendency to be something like this before going up. Okay, if this is happen, so tendency like this to be going up also. So in the long run, all the stock of the what we call it, healthcare still is the uptrend. So you don't think that you are doing wrong term. So we're talking about the biggest area that we are talking about. So we just look into a bigger picture. So this is the smallest. This is very narrow. We're talking about very narrow. So 20 something like we draw like this. Okay, this price may be going like this, going up, but still on the 1% of the uptrend. So it's very small, but it's still on the uptrend stock. So you go to Harta Lega also same. So Harta Lega, if you put the chart is smaller, if you're talking about this point, yeah. So this point is still very far from the trend that turning to the lower low, is it? Still very far. So why you worry so much? The question is why you worry so much. If you have been follow the analysis, sell out everything on the Friday before the holiday. So you sell out everything, then you take the money, and then you don't care what happened the following days. Okay, so like what we call that, the salutica. So sell at this day. So this is a 14. Just sell it out everything. So you don't need to go to the roller coaster already for this about 2 weeks. So sell all your position at the right time. Okay. So if there is a speculation, the big one, sell it out. So you don't sell, you very happy this 2 day. You don't sell the next day very big one. So you don't sell. Actually you're not much different with the people who selling at this day. You see? Maybe you are get lower. Okay. You will get lower prices, lower margin. So we sell here, and then we have how many days? 6 days, 7 days to rest. We don't buy, never mind. But we have a 7 day trading day. We rest. But you going to the roller coaster and make the same money, or you make less comparing to those people who sell on the 14. Okay. That's important for the stock market. You need to know how to sell. Okay, I try to end here. So any question that you want to pause, you pause. You want to look into your stock? Yes. No stock to see. I think today you put a code here, and then you want to, I hope no buying. So selling and holding. So of course, I hope nobody asks to buy stock tomorrow. You see, so many people also talking about not buying already. So you still want to ask buying? I'm not sure lah. So you want to buy, you want to look into the buying. Also you can ask, not a problem. Okay, you still can ask, no problem. But for the turning point and all this thing, you have to be quite clear on that. So we are talking about no encourage for you to try tomorrow if the market is bad in the morning. Okay, so look into the Tango. So every time Tango that the finance market is not doing so well, and then Tango shoot up. Every time like this, when the big market going down, the Tango shoot up. So this is the trend that we are talking about. So you of course after the downtrend, okay, it's still uptrend. So it's not gonna worry so much if you know how to sell here. So after that, you can see this is still uptrend. So looking into the longer bit of the your chart, is it, to determine actually what is the next point? What is the next point? So it's just this one because shoot up and go down. So you are actually don't want to look into it already. So you want to trade one stock, you can continue trade the stock. So not a problem. Like Boomi, for example, tomorrow I want to buy Boomi. Okay. I just say not call buy and call sell. So Boomi. So I also sell out and then I forget about Boomi already. So even to try Boomi, so I will put into the picture like this. Okay. So but not buying. So don't go tell then stay buying. So okay. So this is wrong. This is right. So we put it this is right. If tomorrow bound at this one, if open gap up. So if tomorrow is like this, because you every day your hand is itchy, you want to do, is it? So if tomorrow is like gap up, so you can try lah. You see the money and you take money lah. Then you go to the KFC and eat. That's all. Buy KFC is okay. So you sell and take money and go buy KFC. So this is the thing that we are applying into the trading. Okay, if gap up you buy and then take KFC. If gap up you buy take KFC. If you gap up buy take KFC. This is gap up you buy take KFC, and this is also gap up you buy take KFC, and this is also. Is it difficult to trade? This is also. So this one, if this is pop, not this is gap up. This is one of the gap up. So you buy take KFC. This is buy take KFC. Okay. So if not today only I tell you Boomi, yeah. So if you listen carefully, if you follow the training, if you follow the classes, I think you got many KFC to eat, I think. So until you don't want to go KLCI already. So this is a KLCI 1 2 time lah. So not many time lah. 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time, 7 time. This one 8 time. This one not lah. This one not making, but this one you make. Okay, then you make. You don't say we make lah. So we say this is fail lah. Okay, you fail the high level. So you make this, and then you make this. Okay, this no. Okay, tomorrow if something like this also you make. Okay. All right. Any question? No question ah. So good ah. No question is. Okay, no question. I call 1 2 3. No question. We end our live today. So we will continue next week. Okay. Okay. Nobody want to ask question. Good. And then we don't need to wait already. Okay. Thank you very much and good night for everyone. So tomorrow hopefully is a good day and we can continue to get a good result on that. Okay. Thank you and see you.